Yeah, so we got Instagram here with Chief Coconut, and we have Instagram here with email, and we have Facebook here with Ophir Camaro Breeze. And we're gonna start. It's 8 o'clock. Our Father, who art in heaven, holy, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Deliver us from every evil, O Lord. Yes, it's FRIDAYREDS. Welcome. Copyrighted 2023, September 15th, e.CELi, all rights reserved. And wishing all the September birthdays happy birthday, especially under the Ophir account. I have not forgotten Mrs. Lorianne Fasto, and of course the LA people that I met 10 years ago to present. All right, so we're entering we're just simulating how to enter the Garden of Eden after life, when you become a ghost, and afterlife Ghostbusters. People just don't know how to log in, or when they see that light, like Ghost Whisperer, some stay in limbo, paranormal, because maybe nobody's praying for them or something. But we also have a requirement that to truly speak truth for the United States of America. We add, or we begin with the preamble of the U.S. Constitution and then the Star Spangled Banner into a Star Spangled preamble. So we do that, and let's do it. We're just gonna do a cappella chanting, and it goes with the tune of the Star Spangled Banner. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Yeah, let's do this virtual Garden of Eden vlog, our weekly 8 p.m. Pacific Standard show. And we talk about the past, the present, the future, and sometimes we do some, what do you call it? But short, brief past, we were able to watch a movie called, we watched a movie called Nun 2. N-U-N, Nun 2. Have you ever seen that? Oh, it's good. I've been watching horror movies most recently because in the September, October time frame, there's been a lot of plethora of horror flicks, but filmmakers, you make horror flicks because high percentage is there a high return investment on the horror flicks. But horror is really, it's in the borderline dangerous realm because there's a new coming movie called Exorcist. It's a part 2 of Exorcist, a continuation of Exorcist that was in the 70s. Now there's a new movie, and it's pretty darn well scary. So horror, October, Dia de los Muertos, the September, today September, I think it's Hispanic September month, but Dia de los Muertos sometime October. But all I can say is if you don't like horror movies, don't. If you're very spiritual in the positive light, like KLOVE.com, you're more in the positive instead of the dark realm, dark web, dark. It's not advisable unless you know how to do a spiritual self-defense. So you have to read a lot of the scriptures, verses, and really have the strength and believe in Yahushua Jesus, and Yahweh. So in the past, I've talked about Lahaina, Maui, and I wrote a song on August 11th, third day after the August 8th tragic. So I wrote a little composition, a little poetry, and then I modified a little bit. And so I'm still refining the final cut of that song. I shared it online, Instagram. Anyways, Lahaina, Miss Lahaina. I call it Miss Lahaina, and it's a project named Lahaina Burning, and then Spiritual Soulmate Suicide. Again, verse 1, it's kind of like, the music's kind of like on my 4th album, She Will Have to Come to Me. She will have to come to me. So, the Lahaina, then 33 years ago. So that's the verse. It opens up with that. I could have loved you always and forever. Spiritual soulmate suicide, stolen with our children. Sound of freedom fell tears from my eyes. Lahaina now, then August 8th to 11th, 2023. I still love you always and forever. My reborn then, for scripture, John 3. Spiritual soulmate suicide, letting go, new spiritual soul. 33 years, Yahusha, Jesus sacrificed. Yahweh, I believe Yahweh. Slow to anger, today Lahaina burning. I believe. So we're gonna expand on that or concatenate it with she will have to come to me. So that's the progress of that poetry that original poetry music that I started August 8th. I shared it with Ampersand No Pound, the Tic Tac Toe Sound, Melly for Maui. And there was a lot of view. It's preliminary Hawaiian outlaw country. And we'll finish that song hopefully when I get to it. I got so much, but I have yet to build this team of independent cast and crew, and hopefully I'll be able to do it. But I'm a profit-based entrepreneur, and when I build a team, I make it to make sure I can make it happen. I'm an entrepreneur, so that's the case. But like any entrepreneur, there's so many distractions and derailment. Sadly, Lahaina, I had to put that down, the lyrics, Lahaina burning, and did a little, what do you call on it, and just caught up with it. Caught up with try to connect to my friends in Maui. I still have their old address. Well, I had to physically go there, but I didn't want to leave my mom alone or have my siblings cover for me. I'll just wait till next year and maybe there's some progress of the recovery of Lahaina. In the meantime, I check out this Instagram. There's several locals in Instagram. One is Miss Courtney something, and she posts about Lahaina. She's like a key resident of Lahaina, and a very self-explanatory what's really going on in Lahaina today and like yesterday. Her house burned and she's trying to rebuild. They're in the process of rebuilding. There's now tourists there, so check out her site. There's another girl, they rejoice in real estate. They're all kind of like sharing the same information, and surfers of Hawaii same. So you can actually look at local Lahaina people posting on Instagram. You don't need to listen to that Oprah and Dwayne Johnson controversial video. Just ignore all that. That's all. The key thing is helping Lahaina people, resident, recover. And I think it should have been a priority for the United States of America to make and show the world that even with a devastation like Lahaina, that immediately the resources of the U.S. government, the local and the U.S. government, local to Maui County and U.S. government, that they could rebuild these homes and hire Hollywood set builders, because they can replicate anything in a big film studio. They can replicate a house, because I witnessed it, because I was in an extra in the movie 51st Dates. They're talking about past, and that the set was like the same as in Oahu, the restaurant. I mean, it was more detailed and better. But I'm just saying that the location. I was at the Sony Studios lot, and they rebuilt the whole portion of that island and the buildings, and so they can do the same thing in Lahaina, but actual carpenters, set builders, actually reconstruct any building that was burned down. That's the beauty of Hollywood filmmakers. The thing about Hollywood filmmakers, they spend a lot of money on building the set, and then when it's over and done, they dismantle that restaurant, tear it down, and if there's any excess stuff, they just throw it away. That's how a big budget production is. But Lahaina, it shouldn't cost that much to put all those houses back the way they were, the way they look. But that's my opinion. I mean, we the people, I speak for we the people, our voices, native voices, indigenous people, and we the people. Because the preamble of the U.S. Constitution, I repeat, we the people is the mission statement of the governing Constitution sections and bylaws. It's a corporate style document where most corporations were basically a replicate of the U.S. Constitution. Anyways, so what else did I do? Of course, taking care of my mom. I just went to the doctor's early this morning, and the mission was successful. Still have another appointment, October 12th, and then I mean, once in a blue moon, I'll pop in at I popped in at Monday's open mic at Speakeasy. I usually go there Wednesday night for karaoke, late Sunday night, but I couldn't skip out of my mom. But I did Monday evening at Speakeasy. Then Rancho Fresco's Wednesday, popped in a little bit at 1870 Brewing, but that's all. I just said hello, bye, hi, bye. And then Thursday, pretty much at home, organizing my business plans and strategy. Once I have more freedom with my elderly mom. I love my mom. I said I'll be there for you till the end. But she, I don't know. I think Joko is right about his mom. We have similar situation. My mom is Cebuana. Her mom is from Santander, Cebu. But my mom knows many tongues, many island tongues that I don't know. She knows. I know a little bit of Ilocano and Tagalog and of course Spanish, but not as perfect as my mother does. She knows many tribes. Because the way it was before it was called Philippines, it was called Maharlika. And every island had a different tribe and chiefs. And they were able to, the writing system allowed, regardless of speaking different, the ancient writing system of Maharlika, they were able to communicate through music or sounds, drumming, and smoke signals or drum signals. And tribe to tribe, there was a standard protocol between tribes as well as different islands. They didn't necessarily have to be all speaking Spanish or all speaking English or Tagalog. Tagalog is a broken Spanish, but all these foreign languages that came in corrupted many indigenous spoken words. And that brings me to artificial intelligence tools that can probably actually restore indigenous individual tribal language, like maybe the language of Cherokees, language of Apaches. Like their different languages uh, can be summed up by an AI and then translated to English, and so you'll have a native speaker, AI speaker. It's just worth time and money and energy to put it together, but I know it's doable. It's doable to capture all any, especially even lost languages, but were recorded or how they were, uh, and an AI tool can surmise it. AI is really powerful if it's used right, but if it's used and abused like anything else, it can harm human beings. And that's why I brought up the 20th Amendment and the writer strikes and the actor strikes. The AI, it must not be intrusive to humans in their human work, human creativity. Human AI must not intervene or interrupt or be disrupted to where humans cannot create or not allowed to create. But I encourage humans to create. Anyways, that's about it. I did my Friday Red speech. I wanna do one thing. I just want to do one song. I'm not gonna play the guitar, but I wanted to share what we used to do. What we used to do is we have a show CD or a DAT tape or a show CD. The show CD, or now USB, contains all the show songs minus the vocals, right? So you have the instrument minus the vocals, and so you don't have to have a band. But if a band can play it, that's a plus. But if you perform it alone at a bar, it's a plus because you don't have to share the gigs night. But often back in the days on stage or at an event, you perform, either have a DAT player or a CD player, and you just say, hey, track number 1, 3, and 5. Play them in order. And so they punch it in 1, 3, and 5, and then they just play those 3 songs. So I'm just gonna do one of my brother wrote a song called Filipino Girl. It's BMI ASCAP. It's registered. You could find it in Songview, Filipino Girl. But my brother bailed in performing it, and so I had to cover for him. I had to cover for my brother's song. It's Filipino Girl. I've been waiting for them to think, but he found his Filipino girl, made a create a family, and his children are now grown. So I don't know if he'll get back to performing and songwriting, but aside from all my brothers are capable, and we all have that what you call God's gift. So I'm gonna Filipino Girl is track number 3. The -1 is track number 3. Yeah, this song is called Filipino Girl. So we're gonna make it Lahaina Girl. Yeah, this is copyrighted 2023, September 15th, e.CELi, all rights reserved. Yeah, Lahaina Girl. Is there a chance that maybe we could meet, so I can hold you close the way you're supposed to be? Remember, you and I, we were so in love. To have a moment stop the world from turning. Night will never end. Remember you and I, we were so in love. I still believe somehow there is a chance. Oh, girl, I will be there whenever you're in need, right next to you. Lahaina, Maui girl, I love you so. This heart of mine's only for you. Lahaina, I still love you. I can't believe I'm still in love with you. So glad to know you feel the same way too. Then you and I will be in love. And all our problems will leave. Oh no, I'll stop. Oh, Lahaina girl, now and forever, you and I will rebuild our homes. Lahaina, Maui girl, I still believe somehow there is a chance. Oh, girl, I will be there whenever you're in need, right next to you, rebuilding. Yeah, Lahaina, Maui girl, I know your house burned down and you gotta do a lot of things. Here I am in Stanislaus County, I'm going back to Maui, Lahaina especially, because I used to live in E.CELi Valley and Paia and PA. And, ooh, yeah, I still believe there is a chance. Yeah, I shall return. Alright, that was originally, you can find the song view, Filipina Girl, on BMI.com. Song view, you can find the song. My brother wrote that, composed it with Roel Pagala Studio in San Jose, and a few of the guys in San Jose backed it up. But when it came to sales and marketing and actually going on gigs, for some reason my sibling did not follow true and went on and had 3 kids. But hopefully, music is everlasting. That song was everlasting, especially if you speak about an island like Philippines, Lahaina, Maui girl, or here in the mainland, California. California girl, I love you so. Ooh, this heart of mine's only for you. Yeah, Germany girl, I love you so. Ooh, this heart of mine's only for. Yeah, there's a beautiful girl named e.CELi. Anyway, she looks like Dorothy Malone. I just want her in one of my projects, because I like those old classic Western movies. And if ever I have the budget, I'll make a Western and maybe pull it Mia from Germany. There's a lot of lovely German girls on Instagram, especially Steffi Metal. She looks like Barbara Eden, the young Barbara Eden. So Instagram is beautiful because you can see beautiful people, and when you cast people that are into performing arts, you see some of them wearing their cosplay, wearing makeups. You know that those people in Instagram, those are for wanting to be in front of the camera, modeling. There's a young gal in Florida named Bree. There's several people that want to be in the performing arts. Modesto, I'm still, I asked these, they have the photogenic look, but they've not taken it seriously. But that reminds me, there's a photographer named Nicholas David and Mr. Jim Scott. They're photographers locally. Maybe that's what I'll do is ask them. But in the meantime, I have this song called Lucky Woman. So I use the name e.CELi. Go to Spotify, you search for song Lucky Woman, and then e.MEL. That's the artist name. If you want to look at my old song, you look for e.MEL and search for artist e.MEL. All right, so that's about it. I'm kind of like doing a short Friday Reds. I was hoping Dan Valian would join me today, but he said he had to some other errands to do, but that's fine. I'm always a low priority. So everybody's out on Friday night, open mic. Yeah, Melinda Rodriguez has a open mic Friday in Turlock, Main Street, L'Amour restaurant or something like that. Yeah, to my karaoke family, I apologize, but we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution. Stand by, my mom. Yeah, Mom? Hello? Hello? I'm recording right now, Mom. Stand by. United States of America, we the people. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, here she go again. One moment. Hello?
Hello, Milan?
Yeah, Ma, I'm recording.
Atika?
I'm in the garage.
Oh, ewan ko nung kata-kate.
Yeah, I'm gonna make your dinner in a few minutes.
Yeah, dekling ka mo gawin mo ta, kay kumabitil.
Okay. All right, 10 o'clock then. All right, go. Yeah, that's my mom. Just checking up if I'm home. I said I'm here in my little garage set. But yeah, I am hoping to do it again. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, secure the blessings of liberty, to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. ConstitutionUS.com. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Yeah. All right. Memorize the preamble of the U.S. Constitution. That should be better, more, and important than the Star-Spangled Banner. All right? Thank you very much. All right, we're going to close the virtual Garden of Eden because, like I said, the only way to get to the stairway to heaven is through the gate, through the Garden of Eden gate, as said in the book of Genesis. The east gate of the garden, which is an enclosed garden, and it's only one entrance, one exit, and you have to pass the security guard, and if security guard Abel is there checking up on the spiritual DNA of Cain, the bad brother, the bad DNA. He snuffed Abel's life out of earth, and so Abel is persistent that his job is to detect bad Cain DNA, spiritual DNA. Of course, St. Peter's there. Once you pass Abel, you get to St. Peter, and then St. Peter will check up also if you practice 1 John 4 verse 20 and 21, you've repented, and of course you love God with all your heart and soul. Commandment 1, and love thy neighbor as yourself. You're able to go to the stairway to heaven. There's a lady whose shoe all that glitters. No, just kidding. All right, so we're gonna close. Well, in this case, we're gonna exit out and go back to earth in the spirit more, and maybe possess somebody. Just kidding. Our Father, who art in heaven, holy, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Deliver us from every evil, O Lord. For the kingdom and the power and the glory are yours now and forever. Yes. We are done. Thank you for watching this Friday Reds. It's every 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll make an effort to explain our past, our future, our present, and future, and we just log where we met, and then of course maybe next week I'll go back to my Emiliano Zapata USA Emiliano Zapata and get back to the politicals, not politicals, but politicals. We gotta vote for the right politician. We gotta be careful with these politicals, politicians. It's like worse than liar lawyers. Politicals. It's better to be a musician, a live musician, and not an AI generated musician or but a live action performer singing, songwriting. Man, that Johnny Cash Barbie song, it's all AI. Oh man. I don't know if this, but live performance, an AI can't do that. A real live, red blooded, flesh, human person performing an instrument and slacking the keys, the tuning, open tuning. All right, we'll see you next time, and God bless, and peace, love, unity, charity, and love your neighbor as yourself. 1 John 4, verse 20 and 21. How can you claim to love God if you can't even love your neighbor that you see, that your siblings? All right. So which one should I end first? I think I should end this one. Thank you.